to show you a couple, and then I am going to explain the patterns. There's patterns, okay? So check out how I do the patterns. Now this one is an adverb and verb. The adverb is the first one, deeply. Regret is the noun. Is the verb, sorry. Deeply regret. That means that you feel bad about something. Like you regret saying something. Like he deeply regretted what he'd said. So he regrets, he feels sorry or bad about what he said. Deeply. Deeply is an adverb that gives you a lot of meaning. It sort of emphasizes that you deeply regret. Let's move on to the next one. Greatly admire. Greatly is an adverb that means a lot. Admire, okay? I greatly admire anyone who can combine a career and a family. Okay, so greatly admire. Greatly admire. So that's a collocation, adverb and a verb, action. Okay, adverb and verb. So welcome everyone. So if you just joined me, I want to explain what a collocation is. Collocation is a group of words that native speakers like me have got used to that are very useful. All right, let me show you a different one. This is an adverb and verb. Now this one is adverb and verb. Thoroughly approve. Thoroughly approve. Adverb, verb. Okay? Approve 100%. Thoroughly approve means to approve thoroughly. They thoroughly approve of what we are doing. Okay? Thoroughly. It's kind of a tough word to say with a TH. Watch how I say it. Thoroughly approve. Thoroughly. You have to kind of get your tongue up there with the TH sounds, okay? Thoroughly approve. They thoroughly approve of what you are doing. Welcome everybody from if there's any people from India here, welcome. I know you guys are my most followers that I have, so thank you so much for supporting my page. Let's look at another one. So, welcome everybody. Thank you. Okay, let's look at another one. All right, this is a good one. Costa Rica, muy bienvenidos. Yo también hablo español. I also speak Spanish. Bienvenidos, bonito día a todas las personas que hablan español. Hi, everybody who speaks Spanish. I'm wishing them an awesome day. So anyway, a little bit about myself. My name is Teacher David. I am an American, United States of America. My parents are from Mexico, so that's why I speak Spanish. So I speak Spanish and English. So yes, gracias. Okay, so this was another adverb and verb collocation. Seriously doubt. Seriously doubt. I seriously doubt we are going to play the game because it's raining. Seriously doubt. Remember, an adverb has a lot of emphasis. So one of the things that I want you guys to do is to use adverbs to modify a verb. An adverb modifies a verb. It makes it deeper, emphasize. Seriously doubt. Adverb, verb. Seriously doubt. We seriously doubt whether we'll be able to recover from this setback. Means that you have a huge amount of doubt. Okay, so welcome everybody. So collocations are awesome to learn. That's why I want to get into a little bit more advanced material for you, because I tend to hi, welcome. So I tend to focus a little bit on basic and intermediate, but I want to focus on advanced collocations. This one, seriously, doubt. All right, so let's look at another one. Totally agree. Totally is the adverb. Agree is the verb. You agree. I totally agree with everything you've said. I totally agree with your idea. So learn to use collocations, because they not only help you learn more complex material, but it makes you improve your English language proficiency. I totally agree with that idea. I totally agree with you. Remember, don't say, I am agree with you. Say, I agree with you. I agree with you. Okay, I just posted something about that not too long ago, describing the common mistake that English language learners make. I am agree. Don't say that. Say, I agree with you, or I disagree with you, or I don't agree with you. Okay, so this one is, the English language is about patterns, okay? Patterns. You just need to learn how to do patterns. Adverb and verb. Totally agree. All right, let's look at another one. All right, this is a different pattern now. Now, check this one out. This is an adverb and adjective. Bitterly disappointed. It means that you're extremely disappointed at something. Notice how I add the adverb and the adjective. Bitterly disappointed means very disappointed. He was bitterly disappointed at his exam results. Means that he totally felt down, and he wasn't happy about it. Okay? Adverb, adjective. Adverb, adjective. This is a different pattern now. Okay? Notice the difference. All right. Next one. All right, let's see. All right, now this is a different one. Adverb, adjective. Conveniently located. Conveniently located. Located in a good position. Okay? Conveniently located. Located in a good position. The house is conveniently located for the shops. It means that it's located in a good position. Conveniently located. All right, next one. Let's see. All right, this is a popular one right here. This is a really good one. Highly likely or unlikely. Adverb, adjective. It's highly unlikely that we'll have a holiday this year. It means it's not going to happen. Unlikely means that the probability is that it's not going to happen. Highly likely means it could happen, and it might happen. The probability is high. If you use, it's highly likely that I go for a bike ride this morning because the weather is nice. Okay, notice how I always extend my sentences. When you hear me say extend, it means I add things to my sentences. I add elements to my sentences, okay? It's highly unlikely that I'll go for a walk this morning because it's raining. All right? Highly unlikely. Excuse me. So let's look at this one. Adverb, adjective. Adverb, adjective. Adverb, seriously ill. seriously ill. She's seriously ill in the hospital. Okay, notice how we emphasize the adjective. How the adjective is being described by the adverb. How ill? Seriously ill. It's a very serious, okay? She's in a serious condition. So that's one of the things that I teach to my students is that learn to use adverbs or adjectives to describe something. For example, if I say, the black cat ran across the street. Okay. What type of cat? The big black cat gently ran across the busy street. You notice how I had all those words in there? That's one thing that it's a skill that you have to acquire, that you have to sort of master in terms of adding things to your sentences. Okay? All right, let's move on to the next one. I have so many of them in here, I can't. All right, here's another one. Widely available. Widely available. The COVID-19 vaccine is slowly becoming widely available, meaning it's becoming more accessible. Widely available. All right? Widely available. Study the patterns. Adverb, adjective. Let's look at a couple of more. The same pattern. Okay. Global. Now this is a different pattern now. Notice adjective and noun now. Adjective and noun. Global demand. How much demand there is for something in all the countries. Okay. Global demand. Global demand. The global demand for oil has decreased in the last year. So global demand. All right, so notice the patterns. Adjective plus a noun. The global demand for oil has decreased in the last year. All right, let's look at another one. For those of you who just joined me, we are studying collocations. I'm discussing collocations. A little more advanced ones, okay? All right, let's this is one that's really popular too. Full recovery. Adjective, full recovery. It's a noun. A full recovery is completely recover from an illness, or the economy can fully recover. Full recovery. The economy will make a full recovery this year, despite the pandemic. He made a full recovery and was out of the hospital in 3 days. We tend to use full recovery when somebody's ill or injured. He made a full recovery after being involved in a car accident. You notice how I add the sentence, add an extension. Full recovery. I expect my brother to make a full recovery after being injured in a factory accident. All right, let's keep moving. More collocation patterns. This one is probably a popular one, right? Sleepless night. Adjective, noun. When you can't sleep at night. How many of you have ever had a sleepless night? Maybe because it's too hot, or maybe you just can't sleep, right? A sleepless night. I spent countless amounts of sleepless nights last week because it was too hot. I spent a couple of sleepless nights worrying about the children. So if you have a sleepless night, you can't sleep. All right? So let's move on to the next one. All right, next one is close contact. When you stay in touch with someone a lot. Or it can also mean, please don't be too much in close contact with somebody because they might have the virus or COVID-19. After he left his job, he stayed in close contact with, I can't read that because of you guys' words, with her ex-manager. I think it says that. So welcome everyone. We're discussing collocations today. So notice the patterns of the collocations, okay? All right, let's see. This is a good one too. Especially now with the COVID and the pandemic going on. Test positive or test negative. When you get a positive result, you have the illness or you have an infection or you have that whatever that disease. Almost 1% of the population has tested positive for COVID. Or if you test negative, it means you don't have it. If you test negative, it means you don't have it. Test positive, test negative. Now look at this pattern. Verb, test is the verb and noun is positive or negative. Okay, so let's move on to another verb noun collocation. Okay. Verb noun. Break is the verb. The rules is the noun. When you do something illegal. She had a lot of fun breaking the rules at school. Break is an irregular verb, remember, so it's broke. She broke the rules when she was in high school. Past tense. Broke. Break is when you do it now. Don't break that glass. Be careful with it. She had a lot of fun breaking the rules at school. You're welcome, Antonio. Thank you so much. So let's see if we can find another verb noun collocation. All right, here we go. And I think that's it. So let's get back to my, here I am. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me today. I hope that studying and discussing collocations with you sort of make you use these when you speak, okay? When you find the time to learn how to pronounce them. So thank you so much for joining me today. And I will, if you just join me right now, I will do more lives in the future, okay? Because I feel that I can explain things better for you and when I'm live and when I'm explaining things for you so I will leave this, I'm gonna leave this live as a post so you can review it. For those of you who just joined me, you can study collocations in my previous live. So I will say, if you missed this, I will save this so you can see it on my feed. Okay, so long everybody.